Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on Microsoft Word. So in this tutorial I will be showing you on how to set your Word document for submitting the social innovation project report. So initially in the version that I am using here is Microsoft Word 2013, and I have opened up a document with some sample text and indicating chapter 1, section 1, section 2, chapter 2, section 1, and with the subsections 1 and subsection 2. So when you open Word, usually at the top of the Word tab, you will find there are this formatting themes palettes, so which will help you in formatting your text. So in this tutorial I will be going through two topics. First one is setting the page, the page layout, and the second one is setting headings, the body content, and also subsection headings. So going with the first one, that is page layout. So once you have enough content written on the document, the first thing we will do is set the page. To set the page, go to page layout, click on margins, and you will find an option called as custom margins. So click on custom margin. Now in the page setup, in margins, you can see top, bottom, left and right have margins of 2.54 centimeters. So for our document, we will set the left margin to 3.81 centimeters. Once you have given that dimension, click on OK. So we are doing this because once you have multiple pages of the document, and when we bind it so that there is enough equal space on both ends of the document, and at least half an inch of space will be consumed for the binding. So for this purpose we are setting the page layout. Okay, next we will move on to formatting the chapter headings and body content, which also includes the formatting of subsections and subsections. So when you open Word, in the default case it is highlighted as normal in the formatting panel over here. So to start with, click on the body, anywhere on the body content, and then you click on normal. So now we will justify this. So I will select the body content and I will click on justify. So now we have justified the text. Now we can also change the font. So I will drag and select, and we will change the font to Arial. So make sure even in your documents we will use Arial as the standard font for headings, for body content. The entire document we will be using Arial as the font. So the body content should be in font size 11 points. So we will keep it to 11 points. Next, we will format the spacing between the lines. So we will select the content, and you can see this line and paragraph spacing. Click on the drop down and set it to 1.15. Okay, so now we have formatted the first paragraph, and we want to make this as our standard paragraph setting for all the paragraphs in our document. So to do that, click on the paragraph and right click on the normal customization and update normal to match selection. So we will be updating this as our standard for the body content. So we will update normal to match selection, and you can see automatically all the other body content, the font is changed to Arial, line spacing is 1.15, and it is all justified. Okay, so that's how we format the body content. So moving next, we will go to the headings. So if you see here, we have heading 1, heading 2. If we click on heading 2, you will also find heading 3. So chapter 1, this is the first heading, so we'll set it to heading 1. So if you see, when I clicked on heading 1, chapter 1 gets formatted to the style setting in heading 1, but we want to change this, right? So let me just go to chapter 2 and I'll say this is heading 1, and we will change our sections as well. Section 1 will keep it as a format for heading 2, section 2 as format of heading 2. So similarly in chapter 2, section 1 formatting to heading 2, and we'll format the subsections to heading 3. So let me just do that, subsection heading 3 and subsection 2 heading 3. Okay, now let's customize the format. So chapter 1, I want to change the format. Right now if you see, the font is Calibri Light, we want it to be in Arial, so I'll select it, change the font to Arial, and I'll say the chapter font to be 16 points and bold formatting, right? So I will also change the color to black, and we'll add some space for the body content. So we'll go to paragraph, so you'll get a paragraph setting tab, and here you in spacing, so after chapter 1 we'll give a spacing of 12 points and click on OK. So now we have enough space after the heading 1. So we will use this as our standard formatting for heading 1. So let's update it similarly as we did it for the body content. So we'll click on chapter 1, right click on heading 1 and update heading to match selection. So we'll do that. Now if you see, our chapter 2 is also changed to the settings that is corresponding to heading 1. We have bolded the font, Arial point to 16 points, and there is spacing for the paragraph. Okay, so make sure you keep these are the standard settings: font Arial, font size 16 and bold for heading 1. Okay, moving to heading 2, so we'll format it as well. We'll bold it, font size we'll keep it as 13 is fine, we'll keep it as 13, bold it, and font we will change it to Arial and color to black, and we'll give bold it as well, and we'll add some paragraph spacing, and we'll set it to paragraph spacing of 5. So now we'll use this formatting as our standard formatting for heading 2. So we'll click on section 1, we'll right click on heading 2 formatting and update heading 2 to match selection. So now you see our section 1 or section is formatted to heading 2. Okay, now let's do the similar formatting to subsections as well, which will be our heading 3. So I'll format this, I'll bold it, font to Arial, so we'll set the font to Arial, color to black, and font size let it be 12, right? And we'll add paragraph spacing to 5 points. Click on OK, right? So we'll save this as a subsection and we'll update this. So right click, update heading 3 to match selection. So automatically the subsections get updated. So this is how we can set the stylings for chapters, for sections as well as subsections. Okay, moving further, we will see how to create a multi-level list. So what is a multi-level list? So we have chapter 1, section 2, but in our document we want it to be highlighted as 1 chapter 1, section 1 to be 1.1 and section 2 to be 1.2. Then we have 2 chapter 2, and this section 1 of chapter 2 will be represented as 2.1, and subsections 1 and subsection 2 will be represented as 2.1.1 and subsection 2 as 2.1.2. So in order to do that, click at the starting of the chapter 1 and go to the multi-level list, drop down, and you will find the option similar to this. So this is how we want it to be highlighted. So it will be 1.1, 1.1.1. So we'll just click on that, and you can see your headings get modified to the multi-level list. So right now it is 1 chapter 1, section 2, chapter 2, section 1, and 2.1.1 since it is a subsection of section 1, and 2.1.2 since it is the subsection of section 1 of chapter 2. So now I have opened the report format for the project. So if we go through it, so we have chapter 1 as introduction and 1.1 to be introduction or the background. So brief background of the sector, current scenario of the sector in national, state and regional level. So we will set this as the sections and subsections. So 1.2 is the methodology. So I'll just minimize the document format. So chapter 1 will be our introduction. So I'll rename it to introduction, and we have section 1. So section 1 is brief background of the sector. So we'll just copy it and paste it to the Word document. So this is so I will select this and make it as heading 2 and then delete this sector. Let's go back to the format, current scenario of the sector in national, state and regional level. I'll copy this. So this will be our section 2. Change the formatting to heading 2. Remove this section 2. So chapter 2. So let me go to the format. So chapter 2 is problem identification. So I'll copy it. Select this as my heading 1. And section in chapter 2 is analysis of the issues, causal factors. And this is my heading 1, sorry, it is my heading 2. I'll remove section 1. And in that we have 2.1 as literature review and 2.1b. So this will be our subsection, literature review. Paste this. This will be my heading 3. And secondary research. So let me just copy that. This is my subsection 2. I'll paste it, heading 3, and delete this. So right now we have our documented with introduction, section of introduction is brief background of the sector, 1.2 as the second section of the introduction part, problem identification as chapter 2, 2.1 section of chapter 2, that is analysis of the issues, causes and factors, and 2.1.1 is the literature review, which is a subsection of analysis of the issues, and 2.1.2 is secondary research, which is a subsection of 2.1 of chapter 2. So that's how it is been renamed as. So to give you a recap of what we did, so make sure that you keep your body settings to Arial, font size 11, and paragraph spacing to 1.15, and also your heading settings to 16, heading number 2 to font 13, bold and Arial, and heading number 3, that is subsections to Arial font 0.12 points, and with paragraph spacing of 5 points, and for the chapter paragraph spacing of 12. So I hope this tutorial was useful and will help you in creating the document of your SIP project. Thank you.